watch is like if you know the exact history of the watch. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Richard Prophet. Welcome back to the Prophet Rolex and Real Estate channel. We're back. We're back. There's a lot going on. But it's Sunday night, so we put all that other stuff to the side. And we talk Rolex. Yes, we talk Rolex. All right, so let's jump right into it. There's a lot happening. There's a lot we have to discuss. It's July 4th just passed here in the United States. July 4th is a very special holiday in the United States. It's the birth of our country, the independence of our country. Cheers to that. Tonight, we are drinking margarita, ready mixed margarita. Get this from Costco. It's ready to drink. Comes in this thing. It's inexpensive, and I like it. It's pretty good. It has 100%. Make sure there's two different kinds. Make sure you get the one with 100% cane sugar. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it in a crystal glass with ice. All right, so let's go. So tonight's topic is a little different. And again, on this channel, there's no, there's no fantasy. There's no made up BS. This stories I give you my personal experience with Rolex watches or friends of mine, people I know, real life experience. So these are real stories. So everything I tell you is not no storyline, make believe theme crap. This is true life. All right. So let's get into it. The title of today's video is Rolex, I'll die for my watch. Prophet, what do you mean? All right. So we're gonna get into it. So my buddy, he runs a big media company, and so he had to fly out to California on business. So he'll be out in California for the whole month of July, this month. I'm not sure if he's in Los Angeles. I know it's California, but it might be wherever Venice Beach is. Is that Los Angeles? I'm not sure. Somebody let me know in the comments if you know. All right. So he's out for the whole month of July in California. And he's a big Rolex guy like me. He loves Rolex. He has a nice collection, nice box, nice pieces. And he's a big Rolex guy. He's always wearing, his beautiful piece outside. So, and he likes to go out and stuff. So I'm telling him, be careful, when you go out. I'm having a conversation with him. Be careful when you go out because, just be careful wherever you go. Just make sure you find out, who's who, what's what. Don't let your guard down out there drinking, Especially if you're by yourself, right? But he tells me, Prophet, if somebody takes my watch, I'm never going to know about it. And as soon as those words come out of his mouth, as soon as he lets that fly out of his mouth, I know, instantly, I know exactly what he's talking about. But I don't want to say what I know what he means, because I'm thinking, what, maybe I got it wrong. Let me ask him, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And he says, if somebody takes my watch, I'm never going to know about it. Because to take this off of me, it's going to be off of my dead body. And I'm like, you know what? That is exactly what I thought. I mean, it's crazy because that's exactly how I feel. And, and what's crazy is I know that anybody else out there, true Rolex lover feels the same way. I mean, you might say, you know, if you don't have a love for Rolex, you don't have a passion for Rolex, maybe you just stumbled onto this channel and you like my glasses, so you figured you click play or whatever, and you can't even fathom what am I talking about. Like, I'll die for your Rolex. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But you have to be in this hobby to know exactly what I'm talking about. Because I'm sure, you know, at least 99% of the guys out there feel the same way I do, the same way all my guys do. Let me give you a quick story. Now, this story is actually, you know, is a true story. It's a factual story. I'm gonna leave the names and the places out. All right, so I'm just gonna give you the basis of the story. So anyway, I got a buddy. Well, he's not my buddy. He's a buddy of he's a friend of a friend. I met him a few times through my friend, and you know, so he also had an affinity for Rolex. He had one piece. He had a Datejust, steel Datejust. You know, great watch, great watch. He had steel Datejust, and he loved his watch. He wore it everywhere. And he's a guy that liked to go to clubs, likes to go to bars, this and that. You know, so now I'm only going to give you the facts of what's actually known to be as fact. I'm not going to give you any conjecture or my opinion or, you know, whatever. So he's out one night. He's out at a bar. He's wearing his beautiful watch. It was a summer night. So he's wearing a polo shirt like this. And, you know, he's got his beautiful steel Datejust on. And he's out at the bar. He's at the bar. He's speaking with a young lady. That is not his wife. He's just speaking. You know, he's at the bar buying this young lady drinks. He's buying the lady drinks. They're there for a few hours. This was all from the surveillance cameras in the bar, so this is all facts. You can't hear what they were saying to each other because they only record video, no audio. So he's with the young lady. He's buying her drinks. He's there a couple of hours. Then he leaves. He gets out of there. So on his way back home, he leaves by himself. By the way, let me just add that. He leaves by himself. But as he gets home, as he goes home, three guys approach him. They pull out on him. They say, give me the watch and your wallet. Hey, guys, give me the watch and your wallet. And, it happened that fast. I mean, that fast. Once they said, give me your watch and your wallet, he went to leap for the guy with the gun. It was discharged. The guy I knew, lost his life. And, that's how that story goes. The guys were, eventually caught, and, they got life sentences. So the guy I knew received a death sentence, and the other guys received a life sentence. So, but it came out later during the case that they had followed him from the bar. You know, it was, I don't know whether they, whether the girl was, set him up to, told the guys, hey, this guy's got a Rolex, the guy in the blue shirt or whatever, follow, I don't know if the lady was involved or whatever, but what we do know is that, they followed him home from the bar, and, this unfortunate event took place. Not only did the guy I know lost his life, but the other guys, now they're doing life in prison. Which here's the thing. This watch here. This watch here. This is the newer version. Is the newest version, the latest version of my first real Rolex. Of my first Rolex that I was forced to sell back in the day, and I never got over it. I always regretted it. And now that it's actually back in my collection, there's no way that you're taking it. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who I'm with. I don't care what the situation is. There's one way you're gonna take it, and if you do take it, I'm not gonna know about it. And you know what that means? I just explained it to you. So, I mean, and I think 99% of the watchmen out there, the watch guys out there, they feel the same way. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this video and you're a watchman, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to comment below and tell me how you feel. Do you feel the same way, or are you saying, "Oh no, I'll just give up the watch and I can replace it later"? It's just, tell me what you think. But I'm telling you how I feel, and the guys I know feel the same way. Like, you're not taking it. I mean, I'm a big fan, everybody knows, of Archie Luxury, and I watch Archie Luxury, and even on one of his videos, he said that a guy approached him to rob him, and I guess it was give me the watch or whatever, and he had this suitcase, this Louis Vuitton suitcase, and he cracked the guy in the face with it, and the guy lost a tooth or whatever, and he ran off. It was like, you know what, there's no way you're taking my Rolex. There's just, that's not happening. There's only two, there's only two ways that's gonna end. It's either gonna be a death sentence or a life sentence. So, to some guys out there that might be, maybe you're watching this channel, maybe you see a guy out there and you think, oh no, a guy wearing a Rolex, he might have a couple drinks in here, is an easy mark. Again, that's gonna end two ways. So if you're not prepared for either one of those two things, don't do it. Don't do it. 99% of the time, don't do it. Don't make that mistake, because it's either gonna be a death sentence for you or a life sentence for you. And either outcome is terrible. So if you're, if you're looking at, do something else, my dude, do something else. Give that life of crime up, because that's not, that's not going to work out well for you at all. Yeah, so that's all I have for tonight's video, and I really want the guys out there, not women. I'm sorry, ladies, but this question is not for you. I want the guys out there to tell me how you feel on this actual topic here. I know no one covered this before in the watch community. I'm the first guy covering this question, but I know a lot of people, I think about it. I know this question has been asked before, and Because a lot of people say, oh, do you have insurance on your watch, this and that? And the truth is, this is what the truth is. Now, I want you, the 99% of the guys out there, Rolex lovers, to Rolex lovers, not Rolex lovers, to comment down below and tell me how you feel. Tell me if you agree with me, if nobody's taking your watch, not that you know about it, or are you just going to give it up and say, you know, I can replace it in the future? I want you to comment down below and tell me how you feel about it. I'm your host, Richard Prophet. This is the Prophet Rolex and Real Estate channel. I am the, I guess I'm the last guy left. I'm the last guy left with a Rolex only collection. I'm the last guy with 100 grand that doesn't move on to Richard Mille, that rather sit around and wait for a rainbow. I am the Rolex last dragon. I am the last dragon of the watch community. I'm Richard Prophet. Thanks for watching. Richard Prophet, the last dragon of the watch community.